Hello, everyone. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, and I'm coming to you live from round 6 of the Philadelphia System Open. My co-host for this round is
Justin Grandinetti.
And we are super excited to be here today. Thank you to Curl Paw Creatives for being our sponsor. Make sure to use that coupon code Unplugged 2019 to get 15% off an order of $15 or more. Get your holiday shopping in now. Lots of new items, including hyperspace. I'm sorry, what are those things called? What am I trying to say? Hyperspace markers. There you go. Wing tools, all kinds of things there. Check it out, curlpawcreatives.com. Let's go ahead and break down these lists.
Okay. Looks like some interesting stuff. So we've got Graham Perner. Looks like Hera Sinat. I've actually never watched that show.
Sindula, no worries.
Okay,
I got you. I'm the nerd.
I'm going to say it. The animation of those ones, I don't know. I don't like the CG. That thing looks like a Crunchwrap Supreme or something on a stand. But, you know, different strokes for different folks. But, yeah, we got Hera with Saw Gerrera. We got your classic Luke with R2-D2 pairing, the way it's meant to be, and Braylon Stram on the right side here.
Right.
All right. And then we've got Marcel. He is playing Anakin Skywalker, Little Annie, not the big Annie here. We got the Naboo Starfighter, Little Annie, getting a little more popular. I see more people playing it these days, but looks like Intimidation, Collision Detector, R2 Astromech, Advanced Proton Torpedo, so packs a little bit of a punch, right? Rick Olay, the classic, but with Daredevil Advanced Sensors and R2, so some squirrely ships there with some maneuverability, and, you know, Obi-Wan, Sense, R2, Delta 7B, haven't seen that one around ever, right? No one uses that ship.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, your classic Obi-Wan. Looks like Marcel had a bid, right, of 4 points, I think, if I remember correctly, so I'm assuming that he gave Graham the initiative.
Yeah, absolutely. That small bid that he had really matters because Hera has the ability to change her dial. It's actually really, really good. We're going to read it verbatim because there's a lot of words.
Yeah.
So just to make sure that we say it correctly here. Where did I do my window where I built that list?
Yeah, I was going to ask about Hera. So I will say this. I had a month or so where I haven't been able to play as much X-Wing. Did not even realize for a hot second here until people showed up with it that the Ghost is in hyperspace now, right? Along with the little pods as well. So, you know, maybe you have noticed that it is legal. But Hera, one that you might have seen around, but yeah, some big text in that ability.
Make it legal.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so Hera Syndulla ability reads, after you reveal a red or a blue maneuver, you may set your dial to another maneuver of the same difficulty. So looking at that dial, if you set it to a 1 forward, you can end up executing a 2 forward or either 2 bank. If you do a 1 hard, you can end up doing a 1 hard in either direction, or a 3 hard, or a 4K.
That's a lot of options.
A lot of options there. But Marcel has the tools to respond against that because he did pass the first player to Graham. That means that Marcel will be able to respond with his pre-maneuver abilities, such as Anakin's barrel roll.
Yep.
So he can spend the force to perform a barrel. It's not a barrel action, but it is you do roll. Rick has advanced sensors, and then Obi-Wan has sense.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess the Hera ability is still relevant against the little Anakin, right? Because Hera's an Initiative 5 ship. Anakin is only a 4.
Yep.
But, yeah, I mean, certainly having to dial that in before Rick, or having I guess, to change it before Rick or Obi-Wan kind of limits its effectiveness. But then again, still a 4-dice ship with that whole Saw Gerrera crew thing. Definitely hits pretty hard if it gets you an arc there, so...
And want to remind you guys that the System Open Series is now a hyperspace format. So it uses the hyperspace format. There's no such thing as a hyperspace blah, blah, blah event. You know, the all confusing language, that's gone, okay? It just... System Open equals hyperspace format. Hyperspace is now only used as a format rather than calling an event a hyperspace something or another.
Yeah, interesting changes. I guess, you know, if you're a Rebel player, a Scum player, and an Imperial player, some different stuff happened to you in the past 2 weeks. You might have had to shift up your list. Other factions maybe a little less impacted. I know for all those Republic players with Jedi and Little Annie and stuff like that, your practice didn't change. But yeah, interesting switch up. I mean, maybe keeps things fresh and a little bit different. So we'll have to see.
This is an opportunity to also talk about the fact that I'm curious to see what FFG is going to do going forward, and like, are they going to curate hyperspace?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I would really like to see that some bigger differences once we have at least for like the Rebels and the factions that have more ships in it, Rebel, Imperial, Scum, and then of course once we get more ships for the other factions, just seeing some different options there that just give interesting choices, so that it looks different than extended. Like, let's if we're going to make it different, let's make it really different.
No, I agree with you completely. I mean, like, if you're going to have a format, have it a real format. I know some people have definitely speculated that, like, specific and I don't know if this was FFG said this or not, so, again, we're in the sort of speculation realm, but, like, maybe specific pilots could cycle out, or specific cards, right?
Yep.
So, if, like, I don't know, Darth Vader is maybe the only TIE advanced we're seeing. Maybe Darth Vader is not in hyperspace, or maybe everybody, seems to have some issues with the Jedi, or a lot of people do, right? Maybe some of those particular components like Jedi are in, but maybe not 7B, right? So it'll be really neat, and I know we're due for some changes and a point update. So yeah, I mean, I guess worst case scenario, if you're not into this meta right now, which I think it's pretty interesting and diverse still, but things are going to be quite different soon.
Yep. So Rick getting aggressive there.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, not Rick.
Little
Annie.
Yeah.
Annie's the yellow one with the little yellow dots. Let me go ahead and put that on the overlay.
Nice. Some cool repaints here too. I like that.
Yeah, it's. Are you familiar with Karate Kid at all?
No, I'm not. Like the show?
Like it's the movie. You're right.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
his ships are painted as Miyagi-Do.
Okay, that is really, really cool. I like some repaints. It's always nice for ships you see a bunch. I took my N1 and just like made it like a light blue instead of the yellow, and it took like a couple minutes with like a very steady hand. But yeah, I mean, it's nice if you have something that people play a lot. You can look at it, tell it's different. Yeah, it's cool though. I appreciate a good repaint. Yeah, he's coming in pretty hot. I guess with that advanced proton torpedo though. Range ones, that's
punch something in the face.
That's his danger zone. Yeah, I played one of those a little earlier today, and luckily it was a list that I had the initiative against, so it wasn't quite too bad. Like he didn't manage to get it off, but that's a scary little attack there.
It's always interesting to see how people react to it, because even just having the threat of it can end up affecting how people fly. And if they're putting themselves in bad spots without you being able to fire the torpedo, like, it's okay. You're like, all right, that's fine. You make bad choices, and I'll just keep plinking away at you.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's exerting some force on the game, right? Like he's doing something even when he's not doing something. And I think for people who haven't tried him out, I think a lot of times it's like Rick, he's a 5, he's cheap. He's easy, right? It makes sense. Put Rick down. But that little Anakin, that ability to do the pre-move barrel roll after you see some stuff move, he can end up some weird places. And this one with collision detector, yeah, he can end up a lot of places and not really care about any of it.
Yep.
So it's still a fairly cheap ship at 60. So I don't know. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, both these players are 4-1 going into this matchup. So this is an elimination match.
Big time.
The winner gets into day 2.
Day 2, is it now doing a top 16 or top 8?
It is a top however many people get in. It's
okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
what'll happen is if we have a kind of a weird, like the math breaks down weird, they'll do everybody gets a bye, and you have like however many people need to break it down in order to get into a top 16 or 8.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, very cool. So top something.
Yep.
But this is for the marbles.
Yes, I would guess that we'll probably have, with the number of players we had, I think 4 rounds. Like I think we'd get like 16.
Okay.
16, 8, 4 final. Somebody run the Swiss triangle for me. Let me know on 96 players. How many 5 and 1s do you get? Excuse me, 96 players.
Okay, that's cool. Should be exciting. It seems like some cool lists, and this is always the interesting part. Like, you know, this is the real witching hour. This is it. You know, if you're a 4 and 1 player sitting on the cusp, this is a big game, and
yep.
So for both these guys, like every move here is gonna matter. These approaches matter, and yeah, everybody wants to make the cut.
So Obi-Wan right now, right behind Marcel's head. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull up Swiss triangle, see if we can actually find that number out ourselves.
Yeah, we can have something do the math for us here.
That's right. Oh, actually, somebody did it already.
Oh, okay. 10. Okay.
10. So that means we will end up having if it's 10 people, you got to eliminate. Oh, oof. That's a weird number. So you got to get down to top 8.
That is a weird number.
So I think
it's 5 and a Brian. Yeah, I don't know.
You might get. That would get 8 people play.
Is there a play-in for the
6.
bottom?
You would end up getting 2 buys. You have 8 people play. No. Somebody be smart. What is 2 6 and 0s, 8 5 and 1s, 10 or 11, depending on how it breaks down.
Okay.
Sorry, my brain is a little jelly right now.
Yeah, it's a long day. I mean, yeah, I didn't get a chance to get lunch at that sweet Reading terminal. Dinner, maybe. Yeah, but.
Now the question is, with how beefy Hera is now, I'll say Marcel's strength with his list is that it does hit pretty hard.
Oh yeah.
But the problem is with the amount of health that Hera has, it's going to take longer than usual to kill a ship.
Yeah. I mean, you have to think that even if Anakin does get that torp off, depending on when it happens, right, it might be like, okay, shrug, and then, you know, turns and blasts them. So it is interesting when you have a brick like that, and a brick that can hit hard. Yeah, it can take a punch or two. Yep. You certainly can't hang it out to dry, but I think, you know, obviously that's why you got Braylon and Luke back there to back them up a little bit. So
here's Braylon 2 banking.
Coming in.
Getting ready to face down Obi-Wan Kenobi. And here's the thing with that move. Even if Obi decides to bail out, he has so much space in that area right there that he can shift his approach.
Yeah, definitely. I think a good call. Bring Braylon in, get him kind of moving around. I mean, you know, he's got some hitters here, right? Braylon, anyone who's been shot by him knows he hits hard. That Hera with Saw Gunner, or Saw Crew rather, hits pretty hard. And you know, Luke's Luke, right? He's got force. So yeah, I think taking off a piece quickly for Graham is gonna matter.
Yeah.
Sometimes easier said than done. I think if he can get Obi-Wan off quick, he'll be very, very happy, because that's the one that's tough, I think. A lot of people think Rick is like this ace, right? And Rick's such a weird ace because he really wants to be going fast. He doesn't do the knife fighter thing, whereas those Aether sprites, that dial is just bonkers.
Yep.
That reposition is just bonkers. So yeah, you have to think Obi's the top target for Graham if he can like get his hands on him. Yep.
There's a barrel roll from Little Annie. Using his ability.
It's a cool ability. It's definitely neat.
5 straight. Probably use collision detector here.
Yeah, right.
In order to ignore the obstacle.
Right over that rock. Very cool.
And yes, and that's a free evade from going fast. Now he gets to decide his action if he did, in fact, use the collision detector. He did.
Yeah,
he did
looks
flip
like
the charge.
We got a flip token over there. All right.
Who's my co-commentator? You've never heard this guy on our stream before. Somebody's like, he sounds familiar.
Yeah, maybe it's just one of those voices or something. Right? Yeah.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
Good.
Thank
I'm
your parents.
glad to hear
Say,
it.
hey, thanks for the good voice.
Good genes, yeah.
Dion let me talk on the microphone for 3 hours.
Yeah. I'll have to let him know. Call my mom tonight.
That's right. I told your father he'd have a great voice.
Yeah. Made for a radio or streaming career, right?
There you go. All right. So we got a 2-bank here from Hera. Not sure if that was a dial shift. No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. It's always a little hard to tell, but yeah. Okay.
The angle super matters here.
It matters a ton. Yeah, it looks like it's right on the edge of that little Anakin. Oof. Man, that is close to call.
Yep.
That is going to be like, you know, you got the single link of the chain here for the first down type of situation. That is tight.
All right, 4 straight from Luke, hiding behind the ghost.
Yeah,
we'll see him in a little bit.
Yeah,
I promise you. Here, we're gonna go. Luke.
He's here.
That U is really weird. It looks like a W.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I like that.
All right, waiting for the move here, and goes aggressive with Obi-Wan.
Hey, you know,
he's going to be facing down Braylon and Luke, but we'll have a range 1 shot into the side of the Ghost.
Oof. So
worth it? I don't know.
I don't know. You know, sometimes it's game 6. It's 8:30. You're hungry for dinner, and you want to go fast, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So does he try and roll? I'm assuming a roll probably doesn't get him out of Braylon.
We didn't
here?
say your name. They think we're being cagey. What's your name?
Oh, it's my name is Justin Grandin.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're Googling you now.
Okay, yeah.
Avoid the question.
Yeah.
PAX 61480.
Okay, so he goes for the
fine-tune barrel roll, I'm assuming?
He might get out of Braylon here.
If he goes up forward, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think he's got no choice. Probably eating, I'm guessing, a range 1 from the stealth Luke. Yeah. Hiding behind the Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm sorry, that ship is ugly. Anyone who likes the Ghost, you know. If it's for you, it's for you.
I like it.
You like it?
I do.
All right, fair enough.
It's a different design. No.
I know. It's a divisive one, I guess, or at least from what I've seen. Obi take his action.
Let us know when you get your picture back, everybody. Three bank with Obi-Wan. Sorry, not Obi-Wan. Rick.
You know, those 3 moves, they're kind of what he likes here. So probably a decent little shot on Braylon, I'd have to imagine.
He might just take it into the Ghost because Obi-Wan has a shot there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, there's the lock.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, might as well just lay into it.
All right.
So
Hera checking arc.
The all-important arc. Will this be a judge call, or will they get this clear?
We saw quite a bit of nubs on the initial.
Oof. Really close judge call.
Yeah, Judge Chris Allen coming over.
The Chris Allen, the man, the myth, the legend, making important calls.
All right, using the judge ruler.
Clear template, good call, absolutely.
Available at curledpawcreatives.com. New judge templates.
They look nice. I like that color.
It is close enough where you're going to have to hold stuff down.
Yeah, this is an important call. I mean, there's no joke about this. I mean, granted, we say that, and it's going to get to shoot, and it'll blank out or something. But it could be very, very important, right?
I realize we totally missed the voting. Sorry, guys. No vote.
So, I mean, who do you think going into this? Which one do you think?
I don't think I'm allowed to vote because Marcel is one of my good friends.
Okay, fair enough. You got to put your biases to the side
that's
here.
right.
You know, I don't know. I think this is an interesting matchup. I like the fact that there's some weird stuff in these lists. I mean, Obi-Wan notwithstanding, right? But
all right.
So what?
Rick is getting shot here. Little Annie avoiding getting shot.
Was out of the arc. Some top-notch judging over there by Chris.
Fast Walk says, vote against Marcel then for science.
For science, yeah.
That's not fair. That's not fair to my friendship to him. I abstain.
Yeah.
I abstained.
You can't send those karmic thoughts one way or another.
That's right.
Here, right? You got to stay neutral.
All right, here we go.
So
Rick has an evade.
The Hera cannon.
Hit crit, that's average.
Yeah.
And not going to saw there.
Okay. So, you know, as a refresher for saw is you take a shield and you can turn
all eyeballs to crits.
Okay. Yeah. A mean little card, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Probably a good abstain here. Rick at range 3 with his rolling extra stuff. Yeah.
Here's Luke.
Luke spits
got
hot
two
fire.
evades.
Yeah.
Two evades, two shields going into Obi-Wan there.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, a pretty big moment for good old Obi-Wan, right?
Obi-Wan spending the lock. Sorry, this is Rick. He did go faster than Hera.
Oof.
Got nothing there.
Gnarly.
Another arc check here.
People asking, so saw, can you do saw on a shield, or does it have to be? Okay, okay. I will say that I am not a rebel player.
Range 1, and didn't take a focus, but has the force.
Okay.
He's choosing violence. He's going all of them.
Going aggro here, ripping the shields. Pull that Band-Aid off. You know, it makes sense. Obi probably has to bail and regen here unless he gets really aggressive.
Is there a what? Sorry.
Shields.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Hera shields. Yeah.
Did Obi-Wan have? He only had 2 force. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're right about that because he
didn't
absolutely
have a focus.
Fine-tuned rolled and then he got the lock.
Let me go fix it.
Yeah. This is why we got the stream here, you know. Yes, the answer is change too many. Obi-Wan should have only had 2 force. We're getting clarification here.
Yes. With saw? Yes. Do the math, bro. All right, arguing with my friend.
So clarification, Hera should be,
go ahead and add a shield there.
Shielded. All right, sweet. Yeah, Obi-Wan would not have had 3 force charges.
Right.
He would have had 2.
Like, I know he's always willing to dump all those force into attack. I was like, but you only had 2.
Yep. Yeah, good catch there.
Yeah, I will say that we did see it beforehand. I don't know. Justin saw me like leaning in, like, wait a second, something is wrong. Wait.
Yeah, the Hawkeye on that one. Yeah, no, that's a good call.
I was looking to see if he had a focus token, because it could have been one of those situations where it's just Obi-Wan using his ability. It was like, wait, but no, he target locked.
Right. Going for the max damage. Sometimes, you know, it's the classic. Anything you pick is wrong, right?
Right.
You pick the lock, you roll all eyeballs.
Now, interesting thing about the positioning here, Grams has put himself in a spot where if Hera 4Ks for a shot, she's right on a rock.
Yeah.
All right, and that's no. I mean, do you sacrifice one turn? The positioning on the Ghost is a little rough right now.
It is. So I mean, I guess the question is, and it's hard because we don't have, you know, that the angle Luke is hidden, but yeah, I mean, does Obi stay aggressive on the Ghost, or does Obi just bail and regen? Right. I mean, Obi just took 2 shields, so that's a real thing. So I don't know. The Ghost, they got a tough call for that one right here.
Oh, Marcel, you spent the target lock on Obi-Wan, right?
All right, some good catches.
Yep.
Hey, look, it's a long day here. Six games is pretty tough. You go through those, you miss some stuff. It happens, right? Get it sorted. It's all good.
We got it.
Yeah.
Game state corrected.
Looks good.
Marcel's tired AF. Yeah, for sure. He don't sleep too goodly. All right.
So a pretty aggressive first turn. Didn't yield a whole lot of damage, but we'll see if this is reset or more aggro.
Yep.
Somebody hates baby Anakin. Oh, come on.
Should never. All right. Keeping the stress too hard on Braylon.
Okay. Still gets those rerolls.
I'm not sure he's going to have a shot, though, just with the positioning, unless
seems unlikely.
Unless Hera's able to block where Rick is going, which is possible.
Very possible. Yeah.
Though actually that's false. He has advanced sensors. Probably not.
Oh, true. Yeah. Advanced sensors really opens that Rick up a little bit. Yeah.
Talon roll here.
And collision detector. So this will be it for this collision detector.
Yeah,
to
you
use
can do
it
it
last
twice.
turn. Go over the rock. Use it this turn, probably. Or
It's probably going to take the target lock here.
Yeah.
On either Luke, which is hiding behind the Ghost. Don't forget that.
Yep. So talking through the nuances of collision detector, always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, just making sure when you can choose to call a collision detector. Yeah. Okay.
He's just going to risk it. He's not going to use a collision detector. He's going to hold on to it.
Okay. So he
takes a shield.
He's holding on to it, takes a shield.
He's in a spot where he's not going to get shot this turn, so it's not the worst.
No. You go over it, you deal with it, yeah.
by holding on to that collision detector charge, what it gives him is that the other thing he can do is like use Anakin's ability to like barrel roll onto a rock and get to a spot where most ships can't get to.
Yeah. So Luke turnaround, not too shocking. I think you're right though. I mean, the value of that Anakin, like you said, is he can be a lot of places. He kind of controls the board because you're scared of that advanced proton torpedoes.
All right, Hera using ability, changing, revealing a red and changing the move to a hard one to the right.
Okay, so that is a red move.
Which still manages to cover up Luke. Oh, no, Luke right there. I was like, wait, where did Luke go? He did the 4K.
Luke just
covered up Obi-Wan right now.
Mm-hmm. Ghost so big.
I'm down with the thickness. All right. Obi-Wan on an exit trajectory.
Yeah. Now
he did regen.
Okay. I kind of assumed that was in the cards for this turn. Classic Obi-Wan play.
Yep. Take
damage, come back, no big deal. So now the fun here of the advanced sensors Rick and all the cool little things he can do.
The 8-bit deity asking no more overhead cam. Honestly, the quality of the shot and the lack of lighting to make it look good. I was able to carry all the things to get the overhead cam, but the problem is that in order to, I don't have the space to carry the lighting to make it look good. It just looked really grainy. I wasn't a fan of it, and it was like an extra like 12 pounds worth of stuff.
That's a pretty good amount when you're flying, and yeah.
It's mostly the mount that I had to attach to the like to carry the pressure of that. It's this really friggin' heavy mount. Both lists are not undefeated right now. They are both X and 1.
This is an elimination game. All right, so no repo here.
Nope. We'll get an evade.
Yeah.
Oh no, he has to fully execute, right?
I believe he has to. It is a fully execute.
Excuse me.
But I guess he could have done an action before that.
He could have advanced sensors. He did not.
It doesn't seem like he did.
I think he might have just forgotten. Honestly,
I think so too. I think it's a game 6 thing. Yeah. So that's a good K turn by Luke. Keeps him on. Still got some modifications. Go Force users.
All right, I think he's going at Anakin. I'm not sure.
I think this was Luke into, I think, Obi.
Well, whoever it is didn't take any damage.
Yeah. I guess same basic setup here.
Range 3 on the Luke.
Okay.
Hit crit.
So Rick into Luke.
Both these guys are tired.
Yeah.
Ooh, takes hit crit.
Nice.
Could you go ahead and take those 2 shields off of there?
Of Luke here?
Yep.
Yeah. Gotcha.
As the flag gets in your way?
Yeah, seriously. It doesn't want
Next shot here.
Whew. Crits.
2 crits. Anakin into, and Natty's out there. All right.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, little Annie trying to pull something here.
All right, we got 40 minutes left in the round.
So yet again, Hera no K turn, right? Stressed, can't do it. So, you know, kind of we just saw the Upsilons on stream and the slow turnaround. Hera not quite that cumbersome, but at the same time we're seeing it here. Not an easy time coming back around, but it'll happen.
Lou the Lunatic asking, why doesn't Marcel have the acrylic Rick card? I don't know, because I haven't given it to him yet. I guess that's the truth. Then our key 1-5. That was a confusion between the players. Marcel had done a 5 straight. 5 versus the 4.
So
there was
Rick
a sense
did roll
used
the
there.
right.
I don't know if you guys saw that. Obi-Wan did use sense.
Okay. So who do you take a peek at here?
At Luke.
Okay. Took a peek at Luke. Sense a great card. Shows up a lot for a reason.
All right. So Marcel's asking just a couple questions.
Yeah, nuances matter at this point, right? It's a big game.
Anakin is doing his barrel roll as far back as possible. Remember, he did get to take a peek at Luke's dial, so...
Yeah. Gets a little knowledge here, and Luke not really great with repositioning. I mean, obviously he can do a little bit of it, but certainly taking a look at his dial, you can narrow it down quite a bit to where he's going to be.
It's important to note that the barrel roll on his ability does not count as a barrel roll action, so if he's in a position where he wants to barrel again, he can.
Spinning is a good trick.
That's right.
Love you too, buddy.
Got 3 bank.
Okay.
Free evade action. And debating the move here. The X-Wings have 1 and 2 forward. And there's the barrel roll we talked about. He is able to barrel roll again.
Yeah, very cool. Very, very cool.
Trying to see if he gets the block there.
Yeah, intimidation on that Anakin. Oh, yeah.
And he's going to use R2-D2 to regen here. And is not going to be able to fire. So he's going to go +1 shield.
Yep. Luke bringing it back. He will be intimidated by running into his father in little boy form.
Right.
There's something very jarring about coming face to face with your father as a little boy.
As a little boy, like, man, you were a weirdo. Hera just bringing it around town, no action, still stressed. Anakin will get a shot into Hera.
All right.
Uncontested. Has a target lock out there on, I think it might be Anakin. Excuse me, on Luke.
Yeah, I think he got the Luke lock earlier. But here we go. We got Rick. He's coming in hot. He is coming in into range 1 of an intimidated Luke.
That's right. So that's going to be a, they went the same speed, I believe. I could be wrong about that.
I think it was 3 and 3.
Yeah, because he's still stressed.
Yeah.
So he didn't clear the stress there.
Yeah. But so it'll be 3 into 1. Still not too bad though. Yeah. Okay, the turnaround
Two
from
sloop.
Obi-Wan. Guess trying to get some guns on that Luke. He has made it a priority.
All right, Rick, range 1. This will be 3-on-2. Or 3-on-1 because of intimidation.
3-on-1, yeah.
That seems good. Hit,
That
crit, crit.
is a good roll. That
and
is a bad one.
he's taking hit, crit, crit. We'll find out what those shields are.
And then, yeah, 2 more here. What was it?
Damage sensor and weapons failure.
Okay, so I did get him there, but yeah, we got some big crits coming on him. So damage is right, but
that's half points.
Some bad stuff, yeah.
From downtown, hit, crit. Only 2 dice because of intimidation. The force saves him right there, unless it's a double damage.
Right, we'll find out. It is
another disabled power regulator.
Okay.
Or not another one. This is disabled.
Yeah, but they are stacking up. So he is officially down to 1 though.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Gotcha here.
So he can only do focus actions, -1 attack die, and next turn when he engages, he's going to be ionized, and he cannot 4K.
Oof.
And here's a shot, Anakin into the Ghost, and that's going to be 2 because the Ghost has 0 agility.
Just takes it, yeah. So 1 shield, 1 more on it, 9. Yeah, Graham is taking some hits this turn.
Yep.
This has been.
The Ghost has a total of 14 health. Was
yes,
that what
correct.
it starts?
4 shields, 10 hull.
So 2 more till half points.
Yeah, and that can come pretty quickly on that thing. And here's the other interesting thing about it, and I guess, you know, maybe not in terms of what he wants to do with it, but it doesn't look like it has the real estate for that 4K there either. No. Time kind of running out for the Ghost to get
turned
involved.
Around, right?
Yeah.
So it needs to do a blue maneuver, get rid of that stress. I mean, I guess you could just 2 hard, just keep 2 harding.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, this is certainly not over by any stretch, but that was some significant damage on Luke there.
And one of the interesting things here is playing in this area is actually has really punished Graham, because the problem is he's going to run into the same issue. He's going to 2 hard, right? Or he's going to the Ghost is going to end up facing this direction again. You know, it's going to be over here, and you can't 4K, right? That rock's in the way.
He's kind of just going around in circles.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe the play would have been to actually drag the fight over here so that the Ghost has more space to actually move a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised he just didn't take kind of a reset turn, cleared the stress, did the 4K, and then just tried to get back in it. Because every turn it's not shooting. I mean, that's tough, right? Sometimes you get a modded shot on some of these things, whether it's Rick or like the little Anakin, and it just doesn't do enough.
Yep.
And when you got regen involved, that damage doesn't stick, and yeah, you need that Ghost doing stuff quickly. It's tough. I mean, I think Marcel's so far played it pretty well in terms of getting that Ghost to kind of just limited in what it can do, really.
And Braylon can do a 1K. This turn is probably the move.
Yeah, sure.
The Talon Roll is blocked there.
Yeah. Yeah, talk about another ship that really needs to get back into the action here. I mean, obviously, you know, things can change quickly, and you know, Obi-Wan has burned one of his regen charges.
Yep.
We've seen with Jedi sometimes, anyone who's played them, I mean, you're always like a shot away from suddenly like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, that Luke damage is big.
If you know, I've played with Marcel a lot. If I know Marcel, he's going to try to end Luke this turn.
Yeah, that seems good. I mean, so he's got R2-D2, which is what, a 3-charge regen, right? It is. Yeah, so, and he has only used 1 of them, so letting Luke off the hook is not ideal, because all of a sudden he comes back and he's viable, right? If you give him 2 more turns to do that. So
he used sense to look at Luke.
Okay.
Again, he's getting aggressive there.
Yeah.
He knows what he wants.
You know what's coming here. And yeah, Luke's still in that stress mode. I mean, do you think I guess it's easy to second guess it now, but do you think he would have tried to clear that stress last turn?
Braylon doing a 2 bank.
Okay. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I think he's trying to get on the flank.
Yeah, sure.
Next turn he'll be able to
get him behind.
Yep.
To, you know, some sort of hard turn in there, and he's there. Okay.
People asking about the Worlds qualifier. So the System Open is still 6 rounds of Swiss, X and 1s, get into the cut. The Worlds qualifier is go undefeated in 5 rounds.
Right.
That's tomorrow, the not cut.
Yeah.
Everybody who makes a top 8 tomorrow will be going home with a Worlds invite.
Yep. Yeah, the other one just kind of basically a single elimination, like little event extended. So, you know, if you had some scum list or something you were trying to bust out a little funky, you can bring it in
those
there.
Hawks and Kiraks are sitting, come on, we want to play.
I know they're getting itchy, right? They're in that
right.
box. Come on, man.
Oh.
Little user error.
I like that.
You know, it's a game that takes place in real life here. There's going to be some mess.
Anakin getting behind Luke, pressing the advantage, has the target lock still on there for that advanced proton torpedo. So if he doesn't go fast enough, that could be bad news. Also, the Ghost most likely blocked if she did a hard turn, which is decreasing the amount of angle you're getting.
Oh, yeah. You have to think it probably does, but, you know, Graham's done some surprising moves, right? And he's been pulling out some interesting stuff. Yeah, that's a really nice Anakin move. And, like, even if he doesn't get range 1, which it seems like he won't,
right? It's
still a double modded shot, right? He's got the force, he's got the lock. If he wants to press the 2, he can.
He's going to use his action to clear the weapons failure.
Okay, so weapons failure. Yeah, get it out of there. Just a normal damage now. Now, did that Luke regen? It looks like possibly not.
Here's the 2 turn. They need to get another template on there because that's not going to turn almost at all.
Yeah, no way. No way. Yeah, that Anakin move was good for all kinds of reasons there.
D. Yoon, one of our marshal for this event.
To answer the question, yes, the extended qualifier is tomorrow.
Yep.
If you are like me and you scrubbed out today, you can join in.
You didn't scrub out. You rose to greatness. Look at where you are. You sit upon the throne of Gold Squadron.
Seriously. I mean, honestly, it's a lot more fun than getting dunked on here. So I can't complain. Yeah, that hardly moved at all.
Right there. So Graham being punished for not doing a blue maneuver.
And it's still not cleared, right? He still has the stress. That Hera, man, oh my gosh. He is just staying stressed.
Advanced sensor, the focus, do the 3 Talon roll. That's going to be a range 1 shot. I don't think Luke's going to survive this. And did he regen with R2-D2?
I don't believe so. He did previously last turn.
Right, but not this turn.
I'm guessing he was hoping
to get a shot on Obi-Wan.
Right, he's hoping to catch Obi, but yeah, if Obi does a 2, he might be able to just roll and get out of that pretty quick. So I don't know. This could be tough. I think it's interesting. So, like, a lot of times I've seen people run just sort of like Rick as like Rick with Rick, but that advanced sensor just shows some of the cool stuff he can do all the time.
3 bank, and that's going to make it so that Obi-Wan's just going to get some shots into the Ghost for free.
Yep.
Might even end up alongside him.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
That cleared, no action.
And he is stressed, so there's no getting out
fine-tune
of that, but it might just be...
They might be trading shots, just depends.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Judge already there to make a call. All right.
The positioning.
Will the Ghost have a shot? Well, you know, maybe someday. This is kind of an important call. I mean, if Luke doesn't get this shot,
he can tag Obi-Wan for some extra damage before going out.
Oh yeah, it matters a lot, right? Because he might be just kicking the bucket this turn. It seems likely.
And the call is no shot for Obi-Wan Kenobi, for Luke Skywalker.
That is that's significant. I mean, of course, Luke could live, but no.
Went faster than Luke, spending the focus. This is Rick on to Luke, and that's
it. A perfunctory roll here, right? He's taking the damage regardless.
All right, so let's go ahead and take Luke off the board.
That is all she wrote for Mr. Skywalker. Sorry, bud.
Marcel up 67-0 at this point. Obi-Wan going range 2 into the Ghost.
Free stuff.
That's right. Just roll damage. He has the Force. I bet he does it.
Yeah. And range 2, so just three more off that thing.
And that's going to be half points there, up to 108.
Wow. Okay.
So I think, while I don't want to call the game,
of course,
at this point, if we were to go back, what has really hurt Graham is not clearing stress on Hera, that her. You bring Hera into, she's a shotgun, right?
Yeah.
You point her at things, and you don't care about Saul because you're taking the damage, but you want to make sure you're punching things in the face because you have 14 health, right?
Yeah.
If you die before me, I win, right?
Yeah.
Is the idea
totally.
there? Braylon has not been relevant in this game at all.
Oh, I don't know how much he's even shot, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, we're going to probably end up with an end game here where Hera's off the board and it's Braylon versus Marcel's entire list.
Yeah, it gets ugly a little bit quickly. Like you said, you don't want to call it, but yeah, I think you're right. I mean, Hera, she's not your end game piece, right?
Yeah.
She is early on. She gets in. She's similar to an Epsilon shuttle, right? She does her damage. If she lives, she's in bonus time, and hey, she can turn around, right? Like, she can do more.
Look at all this bonus time.
Right, but, she really hasn't done enough. And I think Graham did try and prioritize Obi, to his credit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think he tried to get him, and I think that was right. It's just, it's not easy to nail down a Jedi, so.
The Empire tried.
Yeah.
And failed.
Yeah, yes, definitely. A few of them got out of there, and he was one of them.
Braylon too hard. That arc will be active this turn if he has anything in range.
Likely some relevance here. Trying to fail the roll.
Yep.
Does fail the roll.
Oh no! Look at my ability.
I know. Why would he do such a thing?
So for anybody who hasn't seen that before, B-Wings gain have a red linked action to a barrel roll. So if you fail the barrel roll, you still take the stress from linked actions or abilities that cause you to do stress. So for Braylon, that helps because he can re-rolls when he's stressed.
Yeah, nothing but good things for him. I mean, granted, you got the stress, but not the end of the world. There's ways to deal with it, or just, we saw this game, keep it.
Right.
Get some rerolls. It's
Anakin
fine.
Getting aggressive here.
I mean, why not? Right?
Use his ability to barrel roll. Did a 3-bank, sitting at range 2 of Braylon, and just taking an evade because of the ability, and the action will be barrel roll as well. Gets him out of the arc. Double barrel rolls from baby Anakin, dodging some arcs.
I mean, you gotta say that Anakin is an interesting ship. And I think it's always kind of neat in games when something gets a little overlooked, maybe initially, right? I know personally, at least locally, I did not see people bust him out.
No,
right?
I know of two people who have played baby Anakin, Marcel and Tommy Adams out of Kentucky.
Yeah,
that's it.
You gotta love a sleeper thing that people kind of fit the pieces together and they work on it and they find something. Because I think a lot of times in a game like this, you can kind of identify if something's good right away. Like, you know, the community is like, Rick, he's good, right? He is.
Yep.
But yeah, it's neat to see something over time like that Anakin just like, oh, cool. Hey, by the way, he's good.
Yeah. Somebody in the chat asking, I'm actually going to say this quietly. Somebody in the chat's asking if Paul Heavers is still in it. I don't want to talk about his game because he's literally like right in front of us. So we're not gonna mention it. He's still in it. He's X and 1 at the point. We'll see I'll let you guys know what happens in the game. All right. Normal talking now.
Yeah. Yeah, don't wanna throw things off there.
So Obi-Wan going 2 straight. So this is using it doesn't
tactical bump.
Right, there you go. I like that.
Tactical
bump.
You know?
I'm stealing that, by the way. That is awesome. Tactical bump. I like that.
Sometimes it's just good, right? And so he did take a weapons disable, so Obi-Wan is back on up here. So that's that.
Full up.
And that was his second R2 charge.
Yep.
So I think that's it for him.
Rick is doing a 3 straight. That'll clear the stress. Still currently in Braylon's arc, of course. Maybe in Hera's. Maybe.
Yeah. You got to question if maybe he even cares that much at this point. Like, not to say he's like out of it, right? But if you have a chance to lay into Braylon with more mods versus like, oh, I don't know, he just kind of like gets out of there. I don't know. Like sometimes, you know, keeping the foot on the gas pedal is right. Okay, so here's the check for the shot, it looks like, from Hera.
Yep.
And negatory.
Adjusting.
Started optimistic.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you start comparing the entire line, not just one edge, you're like, oh, it's at this angle, right? Oh, wait, no, it's over here.
Yeah. I think we all like to think it's in our minds, right? You put it down and you're like, yeah, oh, it happens.
2 hits. That's Rick into Braylon. We'll get 1 at least.
Okay.
Got 1.
So Braylon, he takes the first damage. There we go. There he is. It's a thing. Return shot here.
Yep. He'll have 2 rerolls and the focus.
Double mod made popular by the sort of infamous 4-ship rebel. Braylon's still good.
And out the box, just going to go ahead and re-roll that.
Yeah.
Has a focus, that's 3 hits.
Got to push it, yeah.
Spend the focus in the evade, takes
Rick
1 shield.
Takes 1. A pretty familiar sight to anyone who's ever shot at Rick Ole, tokened up. Guy turtles quite well.
Here's Anakin, just 1. Oh, he jokingly said heroic. I was like, heroic? Wait,
yeah,
what?
For a second, I was just like, oh, cool.
Like, wait, what? He's using Braylon's ability.
Okay, so Braylon did take a shield from that, so he has two shields down, it looks like.
Yeah, we might have to actually put it back to 3 for a second because we're reconnecting, and it does a weird thing where if you change it before we reconnect. Sorry, future people. We're fixing current problems.
Yeah. Gotcha.
We're fixing it for the future.
Yeah.
Come on, internet. We need like 20 more minutes worth of internet. Yeah. Let's go.
Go, internet.
Yeah. I think we got it.
Connected,
should be spinning up.
Reconnecting. All right. Should I take him now? Or wait a sec?
Give it a sec.
Okay.
All right. Go for it.
We are officially back, yeah?
Let's try.
All right, Braylon.
Yep.
There we go. All
changed.
right. Nice.
I figured that out actually today. I've had this issue for now literally years where like I would have changed something after a disconnection, like, oh man, I got to reset this whole thing. It's like, wait, I realized today if I like reset the internet. Anyway, people at home don't want to hear my technical mumbo jumbo.
Yeah, you don't need to know how the sausage is made here.
That's right.
You just got to eat it. Yeah.
Anakin's actually in a really great spot here. You use his ability. You collision detector. You just hard turn into there, and you might even get that advanced proton torpedo on Braylon.
Yeah.
If Marcel is feeling not as aggressive, which is very rare, he might disengage with Baby Annie, but I doubt it.
Yeah, just push it here. Yeah, I mean, so interesting. If you have been watching the whole time, early in the game, Anakin did just eat a rock, right?
Yep.
He saved the collision detector, and as we were saying, like it keeps him open, right? It keeps open what he can do. All of a sudden, you know, he sets up this kill shot. Let's see if he does what we expect here.
Now, Obi-Wan did use Sense on the Ghost. It's free at range 1.
Oh, yeah.
And there is the Anakin trigger.
There it is. So let's see. Rolling back. Maybe. Thinking about it.
3 hard.
All right. So coming in, what's it going to do? I mean, he's still got another barrel roll.
Yeah.
So not the end of the world, if not.
Using the side-to-side method.
Tried and true.
He will have range 1 in arc.
Oh, man.
Let's see if Marcel chooses violence.
Collision detector engaged.
Free evade from the Naboo chassis.
Full throttle.
And there's the target lock engaged.
Yeah, so we're going to get a single modded, but, you know, 5 dice, hey.
I think Hera is finally clearing stress. Is that a 2-bank?
Yeah. Long time coming here, it looks like. So
we'll have a shot on Anakin.
Okay, you know. Well, bumped, probably. Yeah.
Measuring for target lock. Trying to make that saw trigger as effective as possible.
Yeah, he's got to. I mean, you know, needs quite a bit to happen pretty quick here, but the N1s and particularly Anakin. I mean, people used to playing Rick. He'll be rolling 2 dice, right? 2 greens, maybe 3 depending on the range. It looks like it could be range 2 though, I think. So.
Here's the sloop from Obi-Wan.
Yeah, good time for that.
He'll have arc on the Ghost. That big base.
Oh yeah.
It's just easy to kit it in arc.
There's some pros and cons to it, right?
Yeah.
Big arc, but yeah. Stays
big arc,
in people's arc.
Big butt.
Oh yeah. That thing's got the biggest butt around here, so.
All right, debating advanced sensors here with Rick.
Yeah. Does Rick bail?
I'm guessing. What? Curious what he dialed in here.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you're trying to play it safe, you could always just bail out to the right, regen the shield, turtle up, but.
There's the advanced sensors call. He is regenning.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and add that shield on to Rick.
Go for it. Okay,
and
so let's
turning away. This is a very rare occasion for Marcel of choosing to disengage.
Okay, and so this was
a Daredevil boost.
Very interesting.
Daredevil boost. Regen before you reveal the dial and clear the stress with a 2-bank.
That is that's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta say like that's cool. I mean, some good plays with some ships with a lot of interesting moves. And it could get hard. I mean, like, you look at it and you're like, well, look at all the cool stuff it can do. But, like, the flip side is you got 6 games of trying to think through all the stuff you can do.
Yeah. Here's 4 dice coming in.
All right, so this is the Hera shot.
Yep. Has the lock.
Go, Hera. You need damage.
And
oh, man.
whiffs there. 2 hits and a crit. Anakin spends the evade, takes a crit, but that's just a shield.
Yep.
Not quite half points.
Not a huge deal for him. That's real best case scenario in a lot of ways to that shot. Obi debating what he's going in.
Marcel asking if the ghost is at half yet.
Oh, it is.
He's debating going into Braylon to try to get that half points.
Yeah, especially with that Anakin missile coming in. I'm curious, but it looks like
he's going on the big
one. Ghost, yeah. Take the guarantee.
Yep.
I mean, 2 hits, 2 damage, right?
That's right. Down to 4.
As much as that thing can feel good when it gets shot, yeah, oof. Just taking it. It's like playing the decimator, too.
Yeah. All right, 3 dice coming into Obi-Wan from Braylon.
Okay. Braylon rerolls.
That's right. Blanks don't mean a thing. There we go. Hit, crit into Obi-Wan.
It's like a roll he needs here. And it's a roll he kind of needs there, though. Maybe some kind of Hail Mary shots here, but here it comes.
Here it is. 5 dice.
The torp.
Target locks 2 of them. On average, he ends up with 1 more here. Not today.
Not
3
quite.
hits. He's going to get half points on Braylon.
Yeah. So reroll with the ability, but yeah,
hit, crit.
Hit, crit.
So that crit is landing.
1, 2.
Loose stabilizer.
Okay.
If you do anything other than a straight maneuver, you're taking damage.
Loose stabilizer, that's a rough one. I feel like anytime that comes up, I don't know. There's something about that one that's quite horrifying.
Yeah. Well, at least, going straight, he can most likely get a shot on Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's very true. He's got something in arc here, but yeah.
Our players do have a slight time extension, about 1 minute 40 seconds.
Yeah, pretty close. Oh,
come on, Internet. If anybody has watched all the games in the future, let us know how many times I complained about the Internet. I'd like to know how many disconnects I have. I felt like I should have kept a sheet after like 10 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, cannot connect. That's the first time I got that one.
Okay.
Just can't. Now he's going to go ahead and use Sense on Hera.
Okay. Gets a little look here. So Braylon going 3 forward here. Braylon clearing stress, getting the focus, failing the barrel roll, getting the stress again. Trying to maybe take a shot into Obi if he's got it. He's looking for whatever he can pull here.
All right, give me the play-by-play while I'm doing this. Tell the good people what's happening.
Yeah, I got you. We'll still keep this up. So it looks like here we've got a move forward with little Anakin. He's just in kind of a reset position here. nothing too crazy. Waiting to see what the Ghost and some of these 5s start doing. Hera revealing a 1 hard, it looks like. Making some tough calls here.
I think we just got it back.
Still contemplating a Hera move, so not missing any action at the exact second here. So that's good, you know. All right, so Hera like a glove.
There you go.
Yep.
Rock? Nah, bro.
Says nah way.
It still doesn't get an action because it's a red maneuver.
Man, Hera has been quite stressed here this game. That is a thing. But she turns. She's in. We've got Obi. He's coming. Looks like a bump into Braylon Stram, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tactical bump.
Tactical bump, yeah. Certainly at this point, one where you're getting some ghost shots.
Yeah, there's no reason to take. If there is no reason to take shots, do not.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you're ahead. You want to push the gas pedal, but you gotta be.
Yep.
You gotta be smart about it, and I think Marcel's done a good job of that.
And also with that bump, Braylon is stressed. He can't K-turn.
No. Yeah, it effectively. I mean, with 325 and counting, it's gonna put him in a tough call here, you know. So
trading some shots here.
Yeah, we're gonna see a Hera shot. Looks like it's range 3.
We did get a regen from Anakin.
Oh, okay. Nice, very nice. That's right. He got out of there. His weapon's disabled for a reason. He's, 1 away from full.
Here's Hera from downtown into Rick.
Cool. Hera has
average. Spends a focus, no damage.
Yeah.
Don't get greedy, Marcel.
Or takes
I guess he does have a shield, but
yeah.
He's going to choose violence.
4
He's
left.
taking the damage.
He's going to eat the damage, yeah. So Rick is going to take 1. Why not?
All right. Checking Obi-Wan to the Ghost.
Yeah, range 1.
Range 1. Spend 2 force. That'll be 3 hits total.
3 hits.
And down to 1 hull.
Yeah, there are sensors flashing in there. It is code red here.
Range 3 from Rick, trying to put a nail in a coffin.
Oh,
a crit.
Leaves a little drama to it.
Oh, got the evade, baby.
Left a little drama out there. Yeah, all right.
Lives another turn.
Yep.
And that means that now, like Marcel just stated, well, no more Saw.
Yeah.
Or I mean, I guess he could if he really wants to. It's like, you know what? I take myself out, my own terms.
Yeah, the spite Saw. I mean, I guess in Rogue One, he chose to go out the way he wanted to go out. And I think that's pretty thematic, right? That's all you can ask for in X-Wing. Who says this game doesn't match up with the movies?
All right.
Ooh. That's them.
And this is going to end up being our last round here.
This list can only do well in the hands
And Graham
of
saying that he forgot the intimidation. I think. And I think they called it there.
They're scooping. Yeah. Well, it was a well-played game by Marcel. That is an interesting list versus another interesting list.
All right. Well, now that we have our internet connection back up for a little bit, we can do giveaways. But now, before we go, I do need to remind you guys. Sorry, I did forget to say this. Sorry, Andrew. Brought to you by Curl Paw Creatives this entire weekend, guys. Use coupon code Unplugged 2019. Now, our giveaway section. People were messing with this box, looking at this awesome thing. So
it's too enticing.
It's really pretty.
It's nice.
Like part of me kind of wants to like not give it away because it's so nice, but I have to.
It's gorgeous.
Because I promised it to the people. So this is during the final. This is not the final. This is our last round, our final round for today, but not the final. So we're going to have 10 people make the cut tomorrow, which means we'll have 4 games. We'll have a top 10-ish.
Sure.
That'll end up breaking down to top 8, top 4, final, and then we'll be done. So that will end up being able to give away this. Wow, I'm tired. My brain's going like
it's
words.
9:30. It's a long day here, right?
Try that again. This tournament box is available from District Foundry.
There we go.
All right. You got containers for cards, dials. You can also order the larger one if you need more storage for ships. You got places for your bases. You also have template trays as well in a small form factor for tight tournaments just like this. We're going to be giving away 4 GSP mystery boxes. What are those? Maybe you just joined us. Well, the GSP mystery boxes, they're 4 cards from my collection. And I promise you, my collection is massive. I bet my collection's bigger than yours. Okay. Well, a lot of people have donated prize support. It's like, you know what? I want to make sure people get this stuff. So
nice.
We're gonna get this stuff away. Super excited to do that. You'll end up getting at minimum 3 cards. Where did my? It must have closed. At minimum, you'll end up getting 3 things. Okay, it could be cards, could be tokens, FFG official or community alt arts from around the world, maybe even other podcasts. I mean, I got a lot of stuff.
Nice.
So I'm gonna have some fun. Just grab a bunch of stuff, make piles of 3, make sure at least there's no doubles of stuff, and get it sent out to you guys. If you want to participate in the giveaways, all you got to do is type in the chat. That's it. We're gonna give you guys about 30 more seconds. All right. So Jesse, what did you fly
today?
Yeah.
Oh, I was a scumbag. I took Obi-Wan with R2, Sense, Plo Koon, same thing. R2 7B, and then I took 2 Torrents, which maybe is a worse call than that nice little jamming Luminara that everybody's doing, the chopper Luminara.
Yep.
It didn't work out super well for me, but maybe I'll be back at it tomorrow in the single elimination thing. We'll see. We'll see. If not, maybe some aces high.
All right.
Always good. Yeah, but it was fun regardless.
Just make sure to have some fun. That's what matters.
That's all that matters, right?
All right, let's give away 4 of these mystery boxes, mystery packs. Remember, if you win, type !win in the chat. Here we go. You ready to read some names?
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1. First person is?
Lou the Lunatic.
Lou the Lunatic.
Nice. Some alliteration.
Second person is?
The Blaine Train 12.
The Blaine Train. I love you, Blaine. That's one of my. He used to be a local, and then he actually was from Minnesota, then local, and then left us, abandoned us in our hour of need. I'm just kidding. Congrats, man. I'm glad school is you're almost done. 3, 2, 1, get it.
Mega Silver.
Mega Silver.
All right.
And last, but certainly not the least, the last winner of the day is
Andy MX-Wing Twitch.
That's
nice.
right.
Andy M.
That's somebody who is like, I need to remember this username. My name is Andy M, and this is for my X-Wing Twitch.
Nice.
I like it.
Very clear. It's like a German word or something. You pack a lot in there.
That's right.
Yeah, I like that. A bit of some efficiency there.
All right, so make sure to go ahead and fill out that form, !win. We will be back tomorrow. I believe we're starting at 11 again. Actually, since we're here, we can just go ahead and pull up the schedule.
Yeah, I had a
Mega Silver says you could just hand it to me next week. Nah, bro, I don't do in-person deliveries. It's too much for me to remember. I don't do it. I love you, Tommy. I can't. If I remember, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I don't even know. Let me go check. Actually, the printed schedule is like right here. Let's see what time the cut starts.
Yeah, check it out.
All right, tell some jokes or something.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if I have some great jokes here, but I hope everybody has enjoyed the stream. It's been nice to be on here and everything like that. Yeah. Good prizes. All right. Check us on out here.
All right, so tomorrow we begin also at 11, just like we started today.
Okay, 11 o'clock, that's good. We're not machines here.
Right.
Like, you know, it's before 11. Jeez, come on now,
you
right?
monsters.
Like, yeah, seriously.
Well, part of me prefers starting tournaments early, though.
Oh, I do too.
Because then you get more nightlife. With the folks,
Right.
so.
It's pretty late by the time we're out of here, so, you know, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow at 11. Thank you to everybody who helped with the stream. Thank you to Yeti Games for setting up the space for us, providing us the space. Thank you to Curl Paw Creatives, our round sponsor, District Foundry, our giveaway sponsor. Thank you to our patrons and everybody else who supports. Remember, if you want to support Gold Squadron Podcast and all of our streaming literally around the world, the internet disconnected, so you'll never hear this measure. You'll never hear this. Gold Squadron now.